The knowledge, Arjun, that will evoke devotion. But Arjun, I don't speak this out to everyone. Why? If it is so beautiful, so useful, then why do you keep it private? The reason is, it must be shared to people who will benefit from it. If the listener is envious of Shree Krishna, and here's Shree Krishna saying, Arjun, I'm like this and I'm like that. Huh? Shree Krishna is like that. It will evoke the ire and hurt the person instead of benefiting them. Whether we like it or not, people are envious of God as well. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Idam tu te Guhyatamam Pravakshyamyanasuyave Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam Yajgyatva Mokshase Shubha. The Supreme Lord said, O Arjun, because you are not envious of me, I shall now impart to you this very confidential knowledge and wisdom, upon knowing which you will be released from the miseries of material existence. In the 6th, 7th and 8th chapters, Shree Krishna eulogized the path of loving devotion or Bhakti as such a wonderful path. Now, in the 9th chapter called Rāja Vidyā Yog, Shree Krishna is going to give that knowledge which will help us develop Bhakti. He will discuss the glories of the Supreme Lord. And the more knowledge you have of God, the more it develops your love. It is automatic. Let us also ensure that we have a tremendous thirst to learn that one piece of knowledge which could make all the difference. Remembering that this conversation we are studying is directly the words of God Himself, and His purpose is 100% compassionate. The only reason why Shree Krishna labored in this manner on the battleground of Kurukshetra was His compassion, His desire to bestow this knowledge as a blessing not only to Arjun but to all of us as well. So Shree Krishna says, Arjun, I am now going to tell you a very esoteric secret. Esoteric means not known to so many. In the 2nd chapter, what he said was Guhya, knowledge of the soul. Then, in the 7th and 8th chapters, he talked Guhyatar, a more private secret about the powers of God. And now what he is going to say is Guhyatamam. Just as in English you have good, better, best, superlatives. Likewise, Guhya, Guhyatar, Guhyatam. The knowledge, Arjun, that will evoke devotion. But Arjun, I don't speak this out to everyone. Why? If it is so beautiful, so useful, then why do you keep it private? The reason is, it must be shared to people who will benefit from it. And the people who will benefit are the ones who are free from envy. If the listener is envious of Shree Krishna, and here's Shree Krishna saying, Arjun, I'm like this and I'm like that. Huh? Shree Krishna is like that. It will evoke the ire and hurt the person instead of benefiting them. So the eligibility of Arjun in this case is freedom from envy. See, envy is such a terrible personality defect. It's amongst the worst because we are hating somebody else's prosperity. We are hating someone else's accomplishments and achievements and virtues. Isn't it such an awful defect? And why do we have envy within us? Because we operate from this mind frame that success is a limited pie. So if one person is becoming successful, my chances of success are reducing that teeny weeny bit. And that is why we hate the other's success. The reason for envy. Now, some people, the fact of the matter is that success is an unlimited pie. And the mere fact that one person is succeeding doesn't reduce your chances one teeny weeny bit. On the other hand, if you can learn to internally be joyous when you see goodness, success, and happiness in others, that attitude will attract God's grace. So by envy, we kind of shut off our heart and block His grace. And if we wish to receive His abundance, we must shrug off all traces of envy by reminding ourselves that there is unlimited scope for everyone to succeed. Whether we like it or not, people are envious of God as well. When Shree Krishna descended in this world, what do you think? Everybody did Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna? Of course not. There were all kinds of people. Many challenged, what kind of God is this? One amongst them is listed in the Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran, Paundrak Vasudev. He, when he heard of Sri Krishna's glories and accomplishments, and he heard people saying Krishna is God, he said, how can Krishna be God when I am God? Krishnavatirno ham ekameva na chaparaha. I am the real Krishna. He was a king, and the king of Kashi was his friend. So he spread this message amongst all his people that I am the real God and Krishna is the false God. The learned in his kingdom felt extremely bad about it. And some of them, they said, if you are God, then you should also have 4 arms. And you should also have the symbols of God with you, the Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. Paundrak said, why not? He put on 2 extra arms, artificial ones, and he sent a message to Shree Krishna in Dwarka. Hey, you fake, you have stolen my symbols from me. Please return my conch, disc, mace, and lotus. Now, when the people of Dwarka, they heard that, they were extremely annoyed. What does he think of himself? So, the people of Paundrak Vasudev's kingdom, they also said that, look, if you are saying Krishna is a fake and you are the real one, then you need to defeat him in battle. So Paundrak Vasudev, he extended an invitation, open challenge to fight. Shree Krishna then came over, itik shiptva shatair vanair virthi kritya Paundrakam. He said, I will definitely give you my symbols. With his divine disc, he chopped off 2 of Paundrak's arms and finally incinerated him. Now, this was Paundrak Vasudev, who was a contemporary of the Supreme Divine Lord. But the envy exists in our hearts as well, to a lesser or greater extent. And as long as that envy exists, then hearing about the glories of God can be a dangerous thing. The envy exists even today. The people whom we all worship as saints, Tulsidas, Kabir Das, the Buddha, etc., etc., in their time, do you think they were accepted with open arms? There were so many who were annoyed with Tulsidas. How dare you put this Ramayana in a script where all the common people can understand? They tried to kill Tulsidas, they stole his Ramayana, etc., etc., the Pandits of Kashi. And after he went, they used his Ramayana to make a living for themselves. But that is how it is. We all, once the saint has gone, we like to take his picture and put it on our altars, etc. But in his lifetime, how many are able to accept? Only those who are careful to ensure that envy doesn't enter the heart. So Shree Krishna is saying, Arjun, you are not envious of me, and that is the reason I am able to reveal this knowledge to you.